Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, ninth class biology chapter number 2 solving a biological problem में इससे पहले हम different categories के questions discuss कर चुके. आज हम इस chapter का last topic discuss करेंगे और उसमें select होने वाले different short questions MCQs etc. discuss करेंगे. First topic which we will discuss today is theory, law and principle. The first question you can see on this page is about theory definition. The hypothesis that stand the test of time, often tested and never rejected, are called theories. Next one is productive theory. Productive theory keeps on suggesting new hypotheses. So we can say productive theory is that theory which can give new hypotheses. And the last short question on this page is about the definition of law. Many biologists take a theory as a challenge and exert great efforts to disprove the theory. If the theory survives such doubtful approach and continues to be supported by experimental evidence, it becomes a law. The MCQs which can be, first one is from the definition of theories. The other one is productive theory keeps on suggesting new hypotheses. And then there is the MCQs from the definition of law. There is another proper definition of scientific law on this page. A scientific law is a uniform or constant fact of nature. It is an irrefutable theory. Examples of biological laws are Hardy-Weinberg law and Mendel's law of inheritance. The question can be asked, differentiate between theory and law. And then there is a last question on this page, that is how blood is prevented from clotting in the food canal of mosquito. When a mosquito pierces the skin with her mouthpiece, she injects small amount of saliva into the wound before drawing blood. So the saliva basically prevents the blood from clotting in her food canal. The MCQs may be: a scientific law is a uniform or constant fact of nature. A scientific law is irrefutable theory. Hardy-Weinberg law and Mendel's laws of inheritance are examples of biological laws. The saliva prevents the blood from clotting in the food canal of female mosquito. The first question which you can see on this page is why the welts appear after the mosquito leave. The welts that appear after the mosquito leave is not a reaction to the wound, but an allergic reaction to the saliva. In most cases, the itching sensation and swelling subside with the several hours. The next question is about data. Define data, or what is data? Data can be defined as the information such as names, dates, or values made from observation and experimentation. And the last question on this page is, how is data organized? Data is organized in different formats like graphics, tables, flowcharts, maps, and diagrams. So these are the three questions which can be selected from this page. And now the MCQs. The welts that appear are due to allergic reaction to the saliva. The other one is from the definition of data. Data is defined as the information. And then the data organization. Data organization is in graphics, tables, flowcharts, maps, and diagrams. The next topic is about data analysis. The first question you can see is why data analysis is necessary. Data analysis is necessary to prove or disprove a hypothesis by experimentation. The next one is how data analysis is done. Data analysis is done through the application of statistical methods, and that is ratio and proportion. The next one is the definition of ratio. Define ratio, or what is ratio? When a relation between two numbers, for example a and b, is expressed in terms of quotient a over b, it is called the ratio of one number to the other. The next question is about the definition of proportion. Proportion means to join two equal ratios by the sign of equality. The question may also be asked, what is the difference between ratio and proportion? The difference between ratio and proportion. The MCQs which can be data analysis is done through application of statistical method. The ratio is expressed by putting a division or colon mark. The proportion may be expressed as A ratio B, proportion C ratio D. Statistics are a means of summarizing data through the calculation of mean value. And there is the definition of bioinformatics, which can be selected as short question. Bioinformatics refers to computational and statistical technique for the analysis of biological data. So these are the different short questions, MCQs, which can be selected from chapter number 2, solving a biological problem. We have discussed in detail. Inshallah, in the next lecture, we will start chapter number 3 of 9th class biology for the discussion of MCQs, short questions and long questions. Till then, Allah Hafiz.